Welcome to the Dubai Achievers podcast. I am your host Mohammed Sutrwala, and on this show we invite persons of distinction from Dubai and UAE to share with us their success stories and tell us about how they are contributing to UAE. Our guest today is Chirantan Joshi, the co-founders of eMovers Group and the National Director of Corporate Connections. Recently, Joshi was named in the top 70 young Indian visionaries. Joshi, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Joshi, tell us about your new venture, Corporate Connections.
Corporate Connections is a business and personal growth opportunity for established business owners and decision makers. They learn from the experiences of other established business owners and decision makers, and it's done in a very structured format with accountability as a base. That makes this even more powerful.
So, what are the key benefits of anyone joining Corporate Connections?
I see four main key benefits, Mohammed, here. First one is accelerating your business growth. Second would be global opportunities.
Okay.
Third is lifelong learning. And fourth is building your social capital.
I see. So, can you elaborate on this?
Sure. To explain these benefits, let me first tell you how Corporate Connection works. So, Corporate Connections helps you form groups of established business owners who meet in a structured format twice a month.
Okay.
Every month, twice a month, they meet, come together, and they have a very structured meeting which is taking place. When these established entrepreneurs, they meet each other every month, fruitful conversations take place.
Okay.
It also helps them build relationships. It helps them build the trust. So when you have a strong relationship and trust, sharing bottlenecks becomes easier.
Mm-hmm.
And when you share a bottleneck in such a forum and get the stories and experiences and advice from other established business owners, you are actually accelerating your growth because you're saving the time on reinventing wheel. So if another established business owner is giving me an advice of something which I'm currently facing as a bottleneck, it is going to save me time.
I see.
And that's why I say accelerate business growth from learning from the stories and experiences and advices of other business owners within the forum.
So you get the counsel of other experienced minds and...
Absolutely. And the whole environment is created because you are meeting the same people twice a month. So when you meet same people twice a month in a structured format, when there is consistency, relationship is built and trust is built.
I see. And what about global opportunities? What do you mean by that?
Corporate Connections is not just a local organization, but it's a global organization.
I see.
They are currently operating in more than 7 countries, and in the next 5 years, they will be reaching to another 40 countries.
Okay.
So when you are part of such an organization, they already have their app developed. They have their online platform where you can connect with global leaders. So you can participate also in their annual conventions.
Okay.
So when you join Corporate Connections UAE, you're not just part of UAE, but you are getting a global access.
So it's like an international exposure.
So the business opportunities can come to you globally, and learning opportunities also will be coming to you globally.
So that is what you meant by lifelong learning. So
yes, and most of these people who are established business owners, we have seen them, they're constantly learning and developing.
okay.
So you learn from your peers is one learning opportunity, but Corporate Connections as an organization is also empaneling different trainers and speakers. So we'll have seminars and speaking engagements organized where also is a learning opportunity for all the members. So there is a learning from peers which is of immense value, but in addition to that, learning from global speakers and trainers is an additional value.
And you mentioned the fourth interesting thing of social capital. That is a new term. What is social capital?
So Mohammed, most of these business owners focus or they are aware of the financial capital, which
Yes.
is money.
Right.
But for business, financial capital is important, But in addition to that, the ideas, knowledge, goodwill, friendships, information, these things and so on, these things are also equally important. And what I mean by social capital are those intangibles which are equally important as financial capital. Things like ideas, goodwill, friendships, information, knowledge, etc., etc., etc. I term them as social capital, and corporate connections group helps you build your social capital.
It also, in a way, since everybody is a accomplished executive or a business owner, you are at the same level, right, at par. So you have better connects.
Absolutely. When I'm connected to X number of people, and if you are my friend, I'm going to give you access to those X number of my contacts who will become your contacts. And that's the immense value of the social connect, and that's where the social capital is built really. Because you suddenly have access, there's a multiplying effect there. If you know 5 people and these 5 people know 50 people, you are approaching their contacts through them.
I see. In the region, we keep on hearing about Vasta network. So is it like kind of increasing your Vasta?
I honestly feel it's building relationships and opening doors by building relationships and trust.
Okay. So sounds interesting. So how does one become part of the Corporate Connection?
Corporate Connections currently is running info sessions for people to know what it is and how to join. The best thing I would advise is to write to me directly at hello@chirantanjoshi.com. So those who are interested can directly write to me, connect with me, and I will advise them or invite them for one of the info sessions.
Okay. So thank you, Joshi, very much to be on the show. To our listeners who would like to know more about Joshi, you can reach him at chirantanjoshi.com. And as always, when we end the show, I ask for the last word. So Joshi, tell us in a nutshell, what is Corporate Connections?
Corporate Connections is a place where we are nurturing networks, fostering friendships, and catalyzing commerce.
Nice. Okay. Well put. Thank you very much.
Thank you.